Hey guys, I wanted to kind of share my kidney stone experience with you guys and my surgery, um, getting the stent put in, taken out, and all that good stuff. So I would say about 3 months ago, I started having some lower back pains and just uncomfortable. I thought it could have been something, maybe my chair at work, the way I was sleeping, something simple, Um, and it progressed into what now is kidney stones, but at the time I had no idea. So started getting worse, just putting it off, and one night, probably 2 months ago, I woke up, and this is about 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning, in terrible pain. I was throwing up. I thought my appendix had ruptured because, I Googled what was going on. I'd self-diagnosed myself with appendicitis at this point. So my wife convinced me to go to the ER, which I was reluctant to at first because I'm very stubborn. But it was very bad to the point where I had to go, and like I said, it was a crazy pain. I was throwing up. I was taking hot showers, tons of hot showers right on my back, just to kind of ease the pain, which it did a lot. But I went to the ER. They checked me out and saw that I had some stones in my right side, and they gave me some medicine to make me piss more, and gave me some medicine to try and break down the calcium buildup. That's what a kidney stone is. It's a calcium buildup. Sodas and coffee. Stay away from sodas and coffee. So they told me it was a calcium buildup. Gave me the stuff. Told me it would probably pass, which it didn't. So I would say probably a month after that, maybe 3 weeks after that, the stone didn't pass, and it got to the point where I wasn't really having a lot of pain during that 3 weeks, but one night I woke up in terrible pain, and it was the exact thing I went through before. So I went to the ER and told them, I said, hey, I have kidney stones. It's just hurting super bad again. And they said, okay, and they did another scan, saw that the stones moved a little bit, but looked like they were stuck again. So they referred me to a urologist at this point, a great urologist here in town, and he pretty much said, I'm going to give you 2 weeks. If you don't pass the stones, we're going to have to go in there and take them out with, I believe it's called ureteroscopy or something like that. They basically go in through your penis with a tool, go through the urethra, go through the bladder into the kidney, and pretty much break up the stone, pull it out. In my case, they used a little laser similar to what they have in Star Wars, and they broke it down into little pieces and pulled them out. So it came out, it was great. Obviously you're put under, during that time, so you don't feel anything. They also put what's called a stent in there at that same time, and the stent keeps your bladder, or your kidney and your bladder open, so nothing gets clogged up, basically. I had what's called a JJ stent, which is, it has two little almost curls on the end, and I guess that way so it doesn't slide out from when it's inside you. And then I had a string hanging out of the tip of my penis, taped to the top of it, actually. It's just very weird and uncomfortable. And that's what was in there. So I had this surgery on Tuesday, which was 4 days ago, I guess, whatever, from here, it's Saturday now. Had the surgery on a Tuesday morning, woke up after the surgery, didn't have a lot of pain, but as soon as I pissed, it burns very badly, burns a lot. I dreaded pissing that whole day, and you'll piss blood. I pissed a lot of blood, actually. I don't know if it was more than normal, but I pissed a lot of blood, some blood clots, which they said blood clots are normal. Um, and you know, I don't know, it's bad. I mean, that's probably one of the worst parts. It's similar to actually trying to pass the stone moving in you, you know. So that was rough. It doesn't burn the second day. The whole day of the surgery is really bad, but when you wake up the next day after surgery, you know, it doesn't burn as much, but you'll still have some clots and some blood and all that good stuff. Like I said, I had the surgery on a Tuesday, so then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday morning, I had my stent removed. This is the part that I probably spent maybe 100 hours Googling or something like that, just different people's experiences and things like that. Most people said they don't feel a lot. That's a lie from what I can tell you, because it burns for about 5 seconds. It didn't hurt as much as I thought, but you can feel it. It's uncomfortable, and it burns. It's not like a pain. You don't really feel the stent moving inside of you. You feel it. You feel your penis burning. Is basically what you feel. That's what I felt. So hopefully it's easier for you. They pull it out. I felt wonderful for like 2 hours. I felt great, and then I started feeling horrible again, and it felt like I was passing another stone almost. So I ended up having to leave work. I went to work right after I had my stent removed. Tried to work for a couple hours, which I did, and then I had to go home. Took a bunch of hot showers thinking I'd be fine, but then I started throwing up again, getting chills, getting the sweats. So I went back to the ER. Told the people in the ER, hey, I just had a stent removed. My kidney's hurting. I don't know, I don't know what's going on. And they pretty much said that your kidney will spasm for a while, and for 24 hours after you have the stent removed. So my kidney was having some spasms and swelling up, and that's the pain I was having, and that was very bad pain. It was very bad. Like I said, that was last night. So today I woke up, my back was hurting a little bit, but I feel fine now, and it's been a pretty good day. So that's where I'm at so far with my experience, and hopefully it's done with. Like I said, today's my first day in probably the past 3 months where I haven't had any pain or anything. So hopefully this video can soothe some worries you may have, or maybe you'll stumble along it on your Google journey through your kidney stone experience. I know I've watched a lot of videos, Googled tons of things, WebMD'd every single thing. So, if you have any questions, please feel free to comment. I'll try to answer them as best as I can. Have a good day. Bye.